Hi, welcome to another tutorial of our programming based on vectorized operations. So in this video, we're going to learn about some vector operations that you can perform on your vectors. So as you can see on my screen, there are two vectors here. One is named A and it consists of 10 elements, and another vector named B and it consists of 10 elements. Let's say in another programming language, if you want to add these two vectors, how would you do it? You write a loop in which the looping variable goes from 1 to 10, and there you'll add passing that variable into the array 1. You'll be adding the elements each individually, so through the loop. Coming to vectors in R, if you want to add these two vectors, you don't have to write any loops, or you don't need to pass any looping variable and then add and all that stuff. So here you can directly add vectors, let's say, be it addition or subtraction or multiplication or division. It adds the first element of the first vector, adds to the first element of the second vector, then the second element of the first one to the second element of the second one, third element of the first one to the third element, and so on. So it's add like 1 plus 5, 2 plus 6, 3 plus 7, 5 plus 8. So it directly adds. There are certain functions how you can add these vectors directly without any looping and all in R. So this is one way. And for example, we have another two vectors here. One is named C and another one is named D. So forget these elements. Let's say it is only till 5 elements this vector is. So if I wanted to perform vectorized operations like arithmetic operations on these two vectors, on the C vector and D vector, here you can see the D vector has 10 elements, whereas C has 5 elements, and D length is a multiple of C1. So what R does is, like, it will recycle the C variable to fit to the length of the D vector. So here it recycles the same vector again. So the elements come here 2, 3, 4, 5, and now it starts arithmetic operations. Like for example, if we have to add these two, then again it starts adding 1 plus 6, 2 plus 7, 3 plus 8, 4 plus 9, 5 plus 10, 1 plus 11, 2 plus 12, and so on. So another one here you can see on the screen. Let's say I have another vector of length 6, and forget these elements, okay? Let's say it is still 6 only. And I have another vector of 10 elements. And now if I want to perform arithmetic operations on these two vectors, here vector f is not a multiple of vector e, because here the length is 6 and here it is 10. So in this case, how does R do? So in this case also, it recycles the vector e to fit to the length of the vector f, but it gives a warning that vector f is not a multiple of e, but it performs the arithmetic operations and by recycling. So here it will go here 3. How many it is able to fit? So it will fit till that elements and it will perform the arithmetic operations. So these are some of the arithmetic operations that you can perform on vectors. And you can also perform Boolean and comparison operators, like let's say less than or greater than. If we give less than, so one it will each individual element from each vector, it will check, like 1 is less than 5, it will give true, 2 is less than 6, true, 3 is less than 7, true, 5 is less than 8, true, 9 is less than 9, false, 12 is less than 10, false. So it gives a Boolean vector as a result. So you can perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, comparison operators. So most of the things you're able to perform, right, on vectors. Yeah, it's pretty simple. You don't have to perform any looping. through some simple ways you can do it. I'll show it in later videos how you can perform those arithmetic operations on vectors. And another thing about vectors and functions is that you can pass vector as an argument to a function, and even a function can return like a return parameter, like a return variable, like a vector can be returned by a function. So here, like, you can pass as an argument and it can also return a vector in R. So we will see in another video how to perform this arithmetic operation. That's it for this video. Bye.